Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new TCX Speedway boot available at RevZilla.com. So if we look at it, this is the Speedway boot, very unique within the TCX lineup. Now in the States we have flat track. In Europe and Australia they have Speedway, slightly different, similar concept. Oval track, left turns, guy hot shoeing that left foot, right foot's hanging on the foot peg. This is a very specifically designed boot from TCX working with pro racers in Europe. Now if we look at it, you're gonna see inner bootie design for comfort. It does have gel padding both internally or laterally and medially on your malleolus, on that Fred Flintstone bone. Again, lightweight, just calling that out. When we look at the boots, the big claim to fame here is that these boots are different. They're asymmetrical. The right boot is designed with a durable, reinforced sole and an adjustable heel that's you can move it forward and back. It is replaceable, and it's meant to hang off of that lateral, that outside foot peg. On the inside, totally different. Because you're turning left, the left foot's gonna get a steel shoe that you would get from your blacksmith, and this boot is fit with no grip. It's a hard durometer plastic on the sole, meant to interface perfectly with that steel shoe because your foot is down and you're dragging it again. So remember, foot peg, and then this guy's gonna be dragging on the inside. Completely different. You're also gonna notice the height of these boots. The height is something specific. It's almost the height of an off-road boot, but then it has a lot of speedway, or what I would call road racing style to it. So it's like a sport street race boot with the height of an off-road boot with this big flex panel, 4 inches of this flex cuff, because your body angle is so extreme on a bike like this in that type of riding scenario that it has to offer dramatic flex, or else the hard parts in the boot, the protective parts, would cut right into your leg. So again, asymmetrical boot, similar components on both sides, but the sole is completely different. And if you're wondering if you need this boot, then you probably don't need it. For those of you that are flat trackers or speedway racers, immediately you're gonna say, aha, that is what I need to get my game to the next level. Top of the food chain type product from TCX out of Italy. Over $400 investment. One color only, black and white. Now, a quick note on sizing. It does have the classic sizing from TCX, which we find is in Euro, but fits an American market quite well. If you're concerned, remember, we do ship for free, no worries there. And I'd love to hear your gut reaction. For those of you speedway and flat track racers out there, click right here, subscribe to us at RevZilla.com, leave me your comments or questions, your feedback. Now, let's walk through the guts on these boots. I'm gonna actually walk through the right side that actually has a little bit more going on than the cleanly soled left side for that steel shoe. We'll just kind of walk through it soup to nuts. So remember, here's your sole. Again, the right side's the grip sole. Notice it's about that inch-high heel that is replaceable and adjustable, again, to be able to be tuned by the rider to hang off that foot peg to provide great grip and great support, because that's really the piece other than your hands that's interfacing with the bike. Notice lateral side TPU, that's to protect you from other bikes. That was a big addition, dual stitched, again, requested by pro racers. You're gonna see it is a microfiber upper. It's not Lorica. I almost said it was Lorica. It's not. It's synthetic leather. It goes throughout. There are no imperfections in it. It's a little bit more lightweight and durable over time than regular leather because, again, it is synthetic. And you're going to see big suede panels. Kind of finish things off for durability, eliminate seams, dual stitch throughout. You see this on both sides. You can see it on the right side and the left side. And again, it ties in with these leather elasticated bellows up the front. Now, we did talk about protection. Again, from other bikes, from yourself. You're moving at speed. There are no brakes on these bikes. It's completely nuts. So again, you are getting that full race complement of protective features. Notice TPU up here along the shins with, again, probably about 1.25 inches of that big padded channel that kind of raises up. That 4 inches turns into 1 inch at the front to make sure that when you're in extreme leg position, you know, none of these hard parts are cutting into your body. It is a lateral side exit and entry, YKK zipped. Notice I can pull that bad boy down. Again, you can see the inner bootie is removed on this right side, and there's that 3D mesh liner that's gonna wick sweat away. But what I really like about this boot is, again, taking a lot of DNA from the road racing side. They're using the TCX Torsion control system. So we already know we need protection both laterally and medially along your ankle. But what you have here now is a system that's gonna eliminate torsion on your foot, guard against hyperextension, hyperflexion. You have that tongue and groove system that allows it to really just limit the range of motion. So at a certain point in a crash scenario, your foot's going to want to get past its normal range of motion, and the torsion control system is actually going to stop it. You see nice big ankle and heel cockpit with a nice big heel counter along the back, as well as along the Achilles too, if you happen to be down along your back and you are sliding. So again, very complete boot, pro level boot from TCX, north of that $400 mark. I do believe it conforms with so many of the quality components that we see from TCX. They do make a premium boot out of Italy. They continue to up their game, so I'm always impressed by them. As always, the next step in your journey, though, is to click right here, read other rider reviews at RevZilla.com. Remember, you don't have to take my word for it. We will ship for free, and if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com, 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the new TCX Speedway boot. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.